greatest in the world of sports. This is Chalk Them Up.
All right, so obviously you filmed in Cowboys Stadium for the show earlier this year. You filmed Jerry Jones. What was it like being in that stadium? Huge, obviously. It was empty. Did it feel weird? And what was it like working with a guy like Jerry Jones?
It was incredible, the whole thing. Jerry was so gracious to give us the place, and he showed us around like it was his home. And again, you know, not to take away anything from Giant Stadium. The new stadium is amazing, but this is on a whole other level. And to be in there, you know, by ourselves and be able to see every ounce of it was incredible. So, and Jerry was great and willing to do, you know, whatever I asked. So it was great. It was a special moment.
Hey, Doug, this is Greg. Another guy who played a big role in this season was Mavericks owner Mark Cuban. Is he really a piece of work?
Yeah, no, I love Mark. I'm going to work with him again. He'll be back on the show. He had a party night in Dallas that was incredible, and he's a great guy, and he was really willing to, again, accommodate us and do whatever we needed and was willing to portray himself in any way that I wanted. So we had a lot of fun, and we're going to have some more this season.
You know, Doug, there's been talks about, you know, Ziggy Wolf and the Minnesota Vikings having problems, you know, with where they're located right now, and there's talks about relocation a little bit. What would be your opinion and your thoughts about having a professional football team in Los Angeles?
It'd be incredible, but I'd hate to see Minnesota lose the Vikings. That's, you know, storied franchise that should stay there, but L.A. needs an NFL team, maybe even two. So I'm excited, you know, that it's looking more and more like a reality.
And then for the majority of the season of Entourage this season, Jeremy Piven's character, Ari Gold, was trying to bring an NFL team to Los Angeles. What made you write that into the show?
You know, I guess I write what I want. So when I kind of want the team there, and Casey Wasserman is a friend of mine, and Mike Ovitz is a friend of mine, two guys who have been trying to get this done for a while. And I don't know, if I could move the needle even a little bit, I thought it would be interesting. But I think L.A. is really anxious to have an NFL team, so I thought the story was relevant.
And what do you think about the plans that have been submitted to bring a pro football team to Hollywood? Obviously, they have some plans out there to bring a stadium next to the Staples Center. What would you think about that?
It'd be incredible. You know, I think it sounds great. I heard something about farmers coming in with a big amount of money. It would be great. Perfect location, city of industry, you know. The Staples Center, they did a great job with that whole LA Live area. So, you know, LA can become a real sports mecca again with some great buildings.
And you're from New York. I'm a huge New York sports fan. What are your thoughts on the man, the foot, the mouth, Rex Ryan?
I mean, I love him. I'm a Giants fan, but I love Rex. And, you know, I watched Hard Knocks like everybody else, and it was a great season. But Rex is you know, he backs it up. I mean, everyone's now kind of looking at the Jets. They're disappointed that they lost for the second year in a row, but nobody expected them to be there last year. And now he's done it 2 years in a row, and I think, you know, maybe they're a step away. But I'm a Giant fan, so I like Rex, but hopefully the Giants can get it together next year, more importantly.
Being a Giants fan aside, Doug, wouldn't it just be great if you could get Rex Ryan on Entourage for maybe a season, or, you know, an episode or two?
Yeah, it'd be great. Rex is good. He's got a great personality.
So on the flip side of New York, obviously you're a Giants fan. What did you think of the decision for the Giants to retain Tom Coughlin as head coach?
You know, Tom's a great coach. Had success. He won a Super Bowl. It's hard to argue with that. So, you know, but Coughlin's a great coach. He's had success, and you can't really argue with it. And New York, they turn quickly on you when you go from a Super Bowl to non-playoffs that quickly. So, but I think we had a lot of injuries this year, and then the Eagle game was obviously one of the worst things I've ever seen. But other than that, you know, I'm excited for next year.